Hi guys, yes, I'm not dead. Sorry, I've been very ill, so I've not been up to painting and doing videos lately. So thought I would start with a quick video, of how I paint Blood Angels red, or I've also used it on Titans, Eldar. It's the way I paint red. As you can see, this is an ambot, gives you a reference of what I'm going for. So without further ado, we'll get on going. So the colours we're going to need are, first of all, we're going to need flat red Tamiya XF7, and then we're going to need red X7. One's flat, one's matte, and one's satin. As you can tell, there is a different colour of the two reds. So them are the two reds we're going to use. We're also going to use a bit of black ink. You can use any black paint, but I prefer using inks because it's quite transparent, so you can actually sort of ghost it onto how dark you want it. So this one's actually scale colour intense black. Later on, we're going to use a bit of Army Painter purple tone. I use Army Painter because it doesn't seem to react to the Tamiya colours, where the the scale 75 ones do react to the alcohol base of the Tamiyas. We might, if we want the brighter in some spots, we use Comart opaque white. We might use this, we might not, I'm not sure yet. And at the end, we're going to use Testors Dull Coat. I find this is the best one. You can use other matte things, but this brings the whole red together, because as you're doing it, it looks quite weird until you flat coat it. So that's the colours we're going to use. You're also going to need to thin the Tamiya, obviously X20A thinner. You can use isopropanol, but it seems to work better with a proper thinner. So all I've done now is I primed them. I sort of miscoated them with a grey car primer, and then I've painted them white, or white primed them. So they're both white. These are just some random spare parts I had hanging about. This is meant to be a dead thing, dead Contemptor sat against the wall, but I never got around to finishing it, so we'll paint it red. I know it's an Imperial Fist, but anyway. And this is a spare torso I had, so we'll get my airbrushes out and we'll start going. So what we're going to do first, we're going to put the shadows in with the black. So like, as I can say, you can use black paints, you can use inks, you can any black you want to use. I prefer the inks, but that's entirely up to you. So what we're going to do, we're going to shadow the areas we're going to go. So if this dreadnought's sat like that, as you can see in the light, this bit's shadowed here. You can have a shoulder pad on this side, so these bits will be shadowed. The back of so on the back of here, probably the bottom of these are going to be shadowed a little bit. So the top will be highlighted, bottom will be shadow. Same with the inside of these will be in shadow. Inside of the head will be shadow. Probably underneath the eagles as well, a little bit of black. Same with the underneath the scrolls a little bit as well. So that's what we're going to do on them. And on these, obviously, it depends what pose your dreadnought's in. This one's sat like this. So this, as you can see in the light, the shadows are here. Yep, so the shadows here. There's a shadow running across there. So you just if you put it in the light under the white or anything, or even if you take a picture and grayscale it under a light, and then you can actually see where the natural shadows would be of the pose you've got your dreadnought in. So as you turn it, so these obviously these bits under here will be under shadow, these will be highlighted. So on these we're going to shadow at the top here, a little bit on in the bottom as well. So let's get going. So what we're going to do, we get the, as I say, I use black ink, but you can use anything technically. So we'll put some of this in my airbrush. Technically I need to unblock the bottom. So the airbrushes I'm using is Iwata HPCH. I do have two. You don't need two, it just makes it quicker for me to do the tutorial. So we're going to put the black ink. Where's my airbrush hose? Here it is. The black ink. You won't need a lot, so a couple of drops, 2 or 3 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. With my airbrush. Put that over there. So as I say, just check that's working. So as you can see, so we're going to put a shadow underneath here. So I've not done this for a while, so doing it on camera is quite difficult. So just Make sure you get the backs of these ridges as well, because if you don't quite hit them when you put the red over the top, you'll have bright spots where you don't want them, as in there. So we want a little round this bit here where your shoulder pad would be. As I say always, if you do make a mistake in this stage, you just put the white primer or a white back in your airbrush and re-establish the white. It's just painting, you can fix it as you go along. So I always do, so my dreadnoughts are always posed at an angle or something, so what I normally do on the top, I'll airbrush a blend between the white and the black across it a diagonal. So I'll probably will airbrush this corner. So you get a shadow. That'll be in shadow. Same here, so I'll do the back. As I say, guys, I'm doing this really quick, so you can actually tell what you can be a lot neater than me at the moment. So here, back of here, I'll be in shadow, so we'll hit this. Same here, and then just to colour differentiate thing, we'll put some shadows at the bottom. Yeah, there you go. Inside his head. Put a little bit here as well, just there. So that's the first stage. So that's what you've got on the main body. So you've got this. The legs, as you said, this bit under here will be shadow, so hit it in his groin plate underneath. This bit under here will be shadow, so I'll hit it there. I always put a little bit where the knee pad will be, because the knee pad will be there, so it will cast a little shadow there, underneath there. Bit on the bottom, like this. Same again here. Right back to back. Just bring that shadow back up there. So here, same again. Just run it up there. Here. Just so you get some different tones. We're only using 2 coloured reds, so it's just so you get some different tones running through. So this underneath back here will be all shadow. Same underneath here. So there. Same with this. Just there. So I usually do the top, because when your body goes on, obviously it goes over the top of this. So inside there, inside his foot, and then same here, just blend it. So gives you this. So you get the general idea of where we're going with this. So what I'll do, I'll clean up my airbrush and we'll go on to the red. We're back in a minute, guys. Right, guys, we're back again. So, excuse me. So we're going to go on to the red. So the first layer is going to be flat red. So I don't technically measure this, so I'll try and do my best as we go. So we'll take this, give the bottle a good shake. So as again, say flat red. We want this quite thin. So let's see, so you want, how are we going to do this? I don't know, have I got a teat pipette anywhere? Let's have a look, another one. No, I've only got one, but hey ho, it's a video. So we'll put a bit of red in here. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Right, we'll go 15 drops. 15 drops of red, which is technically that much. And then we want the same amount of isopropyl as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15. There we go. Right, so we need to give this a stir. I don't think there's enough in there, but we'll give it a go. Where's my brush? Need a brush. Brush. Here we go, brush. Brush. So Like I say, this wants to be quite. Let's have a look. Can you see this? What's a few more drops of this paint in here. So we went 15, so we'll add another. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put that in there. Let's see if we give it a swirl. I want this quite thin, so right, that's about right. You want it quite thin, so I put in 25 drops of red to 15 drops of thinner off a pipette. Sorry guys, it's hard to do with Tamiya paints, but anyway, so here we go. So we've got the red coming out, as you can see. So now you got to lay this on really thinly at first. So as you see, it'll look funny because this is actual matte paint, so, or a flat paint, as the title just suggested, the paint colour. So just go around and put a thin layer on first. Make sure you get up under there. Same under here, inside his head. I'll just give it a quick blow of air, just to dry it off a little bit. Tamiya paints dry quite quickly anyway, so right now we can go on with a bit of a better layer now. So. Oh, a bit nuts. As you can see, we're getting a really nice red. Make sure you hit all the things, because there's nothing worse than going back going, I've got to do that again. So make sure you try and hit everywhere you need to. So inside his head more. So as you can see, where we put the shadow in, you see, slightly darker. Because you're going on, this is a really thin layer of Tamiya red, or Tamiya flat red. Alright, so we'll let that one dry a minute. We'll do the legs. I don't know if I've got enough paint to do the legs, but we'll try. Like I said, nice thin layer first. Just to get a layer down. Sorry about the beeping in the background. Right, now we can get a nicer layer of red down. So as I said before, give it all a nice coat. Yeah, we're running out of paint. Got more thinner than paint at the minute. But you get the idea. Run out of paint, so what I'll do, I'll finish painting this off camera and then I will come back and we'll do the next stage. Right guys, we're back. This layer is now dry. I finished painting the red on this guy. As you can see, you've got a red that's two-tone with the shadows already in there. So now what we're going to use is the red, so it's the X7 red from Tamiya. So this one's like a brighter, deeper red. So what we're going to use this with is where we want our nice deepest red. So here on this corner, just here on the top of the ridge, you can put it down here. So anywhere you want the nice bright shine. As I can say, you do change this with change the position of where the reds go on a different pose dreadnought. I'm just giving you a quick idea how I do it. So as I can say, so wherever you've got the brightest red on here, you can leave some of the flat red, and then the brightest spot should be the red. So we'll put some of this red in my airbrush, and then some of these shadows and then we'll re-establish some of these shadows in a minute as well. So as you can see, this is a lot. Camera's a bit, light's a bit crap anyway. So we'll put what, 10 drops of that in. Put 5 drops of, because you don't need as much as this red as the other one, because you're not going everywhere. So we'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10 drops red, 5 drops thinner. Give it a stir. See what consistency. Let's have a look here. So see, it's quite a little bit like that. So let's wash my brush. Right, put the top of my paint so it doesn't dry. So there we go. So we'll put that to one side. So as I say, make sure it comes out your airbrush alright. There we go. As I say, you want it on your bright spot. So we're going to put it here first of all. See, brightens up that spot. Same here on these bits here, bit here and here. So these tops of these will be brighter. So you want to follow wherever your lights and shadow, you do the same with this colour. So you want to try and leave a bit of the flat red on as well, because that gives you 3 colours of red. So put it at the top of there, like that. A bit here, and a bit there. So as you can see, if I can get the light right, there you go. You've got shadow red. So that gives you that red. We'll do the same on this one. So obviously at the top of his foot here, this pad just there, here, my airbrush is blocked a little bit, so that's why it's making a funny noise, but alright, it's doing what I want it to do. So as you can see again, here you go. So what we're going to do, we're going to re-establish some of the shadows. So what we do is, with this red, is you get this purple ink, which is Army Painter Purple. It doesn't, for some reason, this doesn't react to the Tamiya, where the Scale 75 colours seem to. So in here, we've got our mix. So we want a burgundy colour. It's hard, I usually judge this by eye. So we'll put 5 drops in so far, give it a stir. What have we got here? Let's look on my thumb. I mean, what's a few more drops in? So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. So, there we go. Right, so let's have a look on more. Yeah, so you want like a burgundy colour, so it's like a deeper red. So once you've got the burgundy, it's hard to put the light away. No, it's not looking right. So it's like a burgundy colour. If you add the purple ink, you get like a deeper red. Sorry for banging the camera. So where you've got the shadows on here. Right, so as you can see, this is a darker red. You see how it. So under here, where you put your shadows in, you can re-establish or put the darker red just under here, just to re-establish some of your shadows. Same here, you can just like that. Down here. Just deepens the red a little bit. Excuse me, I've got a cold at the minute. So we'll do that with this one as well. So wherever I get in camera, it helps. So shadow, we followed it up there. Can you see it deepens it a little bit? Same here. Deepens that shadow. Do it again. Deepens it that little much. We are going to add a bit of black ink in a minute, so right, so that's these two like this is your initial red stage. So we'll let them dry for a few seconds. I will clean my airbrush and then I'll be back. Okay guys, these have dried a bit. Now this stage is optional. Well, 2 stages. I'm not going to do the white stage, but I'll show you that I go back to the black ink again, and I'm going to add a bit more shadow to some areas. You can also do the opposite and airbrush white into your high spots wherever you want them, and then reapply just the Tamiya red, and you'll get a brighter spot in that spot. So that's entirely up to you. I'm quite happy with this so far. So what we're going to do is add the black ink. Now you've got to be really careful if you do this stage, because if you mess up, start again. So we're just going to deepen some of the extreme shadows. So what we want to do is hit it right on this corner, leave some of the other ones. So as you can see, it's gone to black. It's not black. This is why I use a black ink, because I can sort of deepen the shadow without changing the colour very much. So same again here. Just deepening that shadow. Same here. Focus. Focus. There we go. So like I said, just focus. Focus. There we go. So we're just deepening some of these shadows, so that gives you that effect. So on here you can deepen this bit down again. So do it on the same one here as well. You can just only a little bit. It's just darken it that slightly bit more, just to focus. I'm not used to doing these anymore. There we go. Right, we'll let them dry. I'll let them dry a little bit, and I'll come back and we'll put the lacquer on, the dull coat. So back in a second. Alright guys, we're back again. It's virtually dry. We're going to use this next, which is Testa's dull coat. I've never tried it with other mats. I just like Testa's dull coat, so we'll give these a spray with this. And this sort of brings all the colours together. Mats it all down, as you can see. So I'll just give this a blast with this. Like so. Looks very glossy at the minute, but it will dull down. So we'll come back in a minute when this is dry and I'll show you the end result. Okay guys, these are dry now. So as you can see, the shadows, I'm sorry for the picture quality, but you get the general idea. Shadows are in, bright highlights are on. Same with this guy. It's from light to dark. As I say guys, you can be a lot neater than me. This is me messing about for 15 minutes. But this is how I do my reds. I find the Tamiya's reds lay down a lot finer and smoother than the other, say Vallejo or any other paint company you've got. You get a really nice clean transition. So I hope this helped guys. I know this video is not the best, I'm a bit rusty, it's coming in out of focus. I will try harder on the next one. Or I'll get my DSLR out instead of my phone and we'll do a proper one. So I hope this helps guys. I'll be doing yellow next. I might redo this red one again so you can see it better. Yellow next, and if there's any other colours you'd like to see, put them down in the doobly-doo at the bottom and I'll see what I can do. See you guys soon. Like I say, sorry I've been missing for quite a while, but hopefully I'm back on the mend and we can get a few more of these knocked out. Cheers guys, bye for now.